What is it that you heard?
Well, I heard something from Cowboy Jan.
Cowboy Jan heard something different, huh?
I don't know. It is meat that we eat, in Shakespearean terms.
Wow.
Well, maybe he has a special writer.
I got dinner.
We're gonna have to force feed Jan. I just wanted to say this is like this is us just hanging before the session.
I think Jan might get an IV during the session.
Yeah, a little cheesecake IV for you, Jan. No,
Dick, what was his name?
Dick Whiteman. He loved it, by the way.
Hello, gang.
Hi.
Hello, there it is. They're hot off the press.
Okay, we'll have some. Oh,
Oh, I got it.
okay. Here you go.
Yeah,
We'll go over just a minute and take care of our business here.
give me a fresh set.
That's
all.
it.
Bollock, okay.
Come out.
One. Oh, they're numbered.
Well, they're not really numbered. Just look at wands, you'll get the order.
All right, one. What does it start off with? The door?
The door it starts. You're probably not too far.
Alan, give the men a speech. Give them a pep talk.
In a minute. Let me take care of Lisa.
How am I
here.
for being meticulous?
Wow, that's amazing.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Do they have any colored pencils in there?
Sure.
All right, wait a minute.
There is a high.
Embellish.
Traffic jam?
Right.
Legal fees? It's the effusive
Hold a second, hold on.
penetration of the essence
Hold a second.
of character.
You gotta meatify the roll.
That's right.
You gotta put some meat into it. You gotta meatify the roll.
Okay, thank you.
Or, you know,
Poor Juan has a bad
at least.
tooth.
Well, those codeines are kicking in, though.
Yeah, I can tell.
They always do.
Juan's our engineer.
We're going to go over all the scripts. We're going to sign
Oh,
the
we're gonna do it. Oh,
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Oh, we're.
Juan is making the
Oh, I got you.
Hi, Jan. You'll be our narrator tonight.
Late one night.
This is George. You have an SFX voice. You're going to be, you're dead. So once she walks in the door, have you read this? Have you both gone through this at all? Okay. It's like you've passed through a realm. I mean, if you walked in the house, you can see him from outside the house without any problem. But as soon as you walk through the house, you haven't looked at him yet. You're looking around the house. You know what I mean? And then you turn around and see him, and now he's changed. So don't step on the lines, because George, we're gonna affect George's voice. So make sure nothing gets stepped on the second page. And he's ghastly now. It's like all of a sudden you can see him clearer because you've stepped through the house. You can see him for the monster ghost he really is.
Okay, so all these lines on the second page, then don't step on...
Make sure you don't step on each other, because we're gonna have to affect it. And that's also the reason. That's what's happening. All through your big speech at the bottom, you're just checking out the house. You haven't looked at him. You pushed by him, and you're looking around the house. And then when he talks, you turn to face him after he says it's too late, and it's just like, too late. What on earth are you? Oh dear Lord! You all of a sudden see him for what he really is.
Okay.
Got that? You're a Leona Helmsley type here.
Okay.
You could go several ways with this, George. You could be English. You could be Boris Karloff-ish. Do you have something in mind?
Okay, this is the price.
Wonderful job, John. Wonderful
Take
job.
one.
Yes.
Are you the owner of this estate?
In a manner of speaking, I am the sole resident of Morwood Hall.
Oh, really? I was told no one lives here anymore. You see, my name's Weatherby, Jessica Weatherby, like in the famous banking family.
Mm-hmm.
And for the past 3 months, my agents have been trying, very unsuccessfully,
Shit,
I'm
I'm on
afraid,
time,
to
guys.
purchase Morwood Hall. Those incompetents. So I came up here to take care of the matter myself. You see, this place will make a perfect summer home. The view up here is quite lovely.
Oh, but it's not for sale.
Well, according to the city, it is. They tell me the estate has been vacant for years. So don't try to flim-flam me, my good man.
I'm going to stop this right now. More energy, more viciousness. You're pissed, You told your people to do something, they couldn't do it. You had to drag yourself out here to do this, And now that you're out here, you're definitely buying this place. Just because you're pissed, even if you're not going to use it, you're going to buy it just because you're this bitch. And you get it, whatever you want. And this guy, this little...
Okay. Brad and Denise stepped inside their dimly lit tent. Rows of dust-covered skulls greeted them, their eyeless sockets staring vacantly into the flickering candlelight. Suddenly, a tall, pale man emerged from the shadows and shuffled toward them.
Oh, this is creepy, Brad. Let's get out of here.
My God, Denise, these look real!
They are real, young man, every one of them.
But there's so many! How did you get them all?
Oh, I picked them up here and there. Sometimes from certain acquaintances. Oh, I'd have to pick that up, didn't you?
Too long?
More cuts. More cuts.
So he'll say, Jan will say, a large curved blade gleaming in his hand, and you'll go, here I am, doctors, and as I promised you, to the end. And then we'll do your wild screams afterwards. So we'll do it again from the top of page 2 one more time, with those cuts.
Oh.
Okay, this is figure 5 from top page 2.
Listen, he's getting closer.
I know you're in there, doctors, and I've got something for you. Something long and sharp. Get ready, 'cause here it comes.
Look, Leland, he's sliding something under the door.
Yes, but what is it? It looks like a giant piece of cardboard, but there's something shiny attached to it. It looks like...
Huh?
Oh my God!
That's not cardboard, it's Burke. He's lost so much weight he slid his own body under the door.
Like a life-size cutout figure, Burke's paper-thin body rose up from the floor, a large curved blade gleaming in his hand.
Here I am, doctors, and as I promised you, I'm going to cut you open for what you did to me, and there's no escape.
Smoking a marijuana cigarette.
Give me one, more...
Good scream. We have such a good time here.
One ad, you sound like a toucan in heat.
Freddy's Tales are fun for the whole family.
I saw the ad, by the way. They do an exact same ad.
Thing, Jeff. It's so old. It's like a tank.
Look at mine.
Alright, guys. This is vacuum cleaner, take 1.
Do that again, Jan.
The vacuum cleaner. It sucks. Late one Sunday afternoon. Late one Sunday afternoon.
Boys, may I come in?
Sure, Mom. Me and Ricky were just playing, doing our homework.
I see. My goodness, this place is a pigsty. I don't know how you boys stay alive in all this filth.
Well, we like to keep it clean, Mom, but the vacuum cleaner's broken.
No, I'm not scolding you boys, and heaven knows how the old one ended up under the lawnmower. Your dad's still trying to explain that one. But look what I bought both of you.
A race car?
A bicycle?
No, don't be silly. Old Mrs. Grundle was having a garage sale.
Oh, Mrs. Grungle.
Forest.
What a sunset! I tell you, Doris, we picked one beautiful spot to make camp. I feel... Fuck.
One of these days, George.
One of these days!
Zoom.
Pow! Right to the moon!
Okay, this is take 3.
It's
from
blinking.
Weather
Does that
Smoke.
mean we have problems?
We've got a problem, Alan. Not much longer.
A sunset! I tell you, Doris, we picked one beautiful spot to make a camp. I bet we're the first people to have set foot here in 1,000 years.
This is a lot of
Well,
fun.
we may be, dear. You heard what the trail guide said. We're not allowed to make camp anywhere in this part of the forest. Not that you'd ever listen to anybody. Heaven knows you never listen to me.
You think you... Silly superstition spoil my once-a-year camping trip.
Maybe we'll take it from the
And a
top.
camping trip is not complete
Okay, what's
without a
let him
crackling,
read through it.
all-natural bonfire.
Crackling all natural. Sounding a little like Gilbert Gottfried in there.
Oh, yeah?
Sounds
It's
fine.
wonderful,
Sounds
though.
fine.
We love it.
Okay, you see what's happening now? You see what's happening at the end there?
No. There's plenty of twigs and branches
No.
right there, and they certainly seem dry enough. Shouldn't be any trouble getting it started.
Exactly. Getting it started.
Shouldn't be any trouble getting it started. Hand me my lighter.
Oh, but Sam, that wouldn't be natural. Why don't you just rub two sticks together?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
You're a scream, Doris. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it again. We're gonna take it from the top. Let's get something rolling here.
Take 6 on Weather Smoke.
Late one evening in a remote California forest.
What a sunset! I tell you, Doris, we picked one beautiful spot to make camp. I bet we're the first people to have set foot here in 1,000 years.
Well, we may be, dear. You heard what the trail guide said. We're not allowed to make camp anywhere in this part of the forest. Not that you'd ever listen to anybody. Heaven knows you never listen to me.
What? You think I'm going to believe all that mumbo-jumbo about this being a sacred Indian hunting ground? Who cares? I haven't seen any Indians lately.
But Sam, I feel like we're trespassing.
Don't worry, there's no one around for miles. But it is getting dark, so put some of those twigs together and start a fire. I'll set up the tent.
But Sam, can't we just use the lanterns? There were signs all over the entrance to this place about not starting any fires in here. Let's at least respect that.
Now, Doris, I am not going to let some silly superstition spoil my once-a-year camping trip. And a camping trip is not complete without a crackling, all-natural bonfire. Hey, look, there's plenty of twigs and branches right here. And they certainly seem dry enough. Shouldn't be any trouble getting it started. Hand me my lighter.
Oh, but Sam, that wouldn't be natural. Why don't you just rub 2 sticks together?
You're a scream, Doris. A real scream. My lighter, please. Thank you. Okay, here goes. 1 roaring bonfire coming up. That's weird. This wood certainly seems dry enough to burn. But there's no flame. Just strange green smoke.
The fight for the world's heavyweight championship. But as the noisy crowd took their seats, a man in a rumpled coat was sneaking. Oh, so sneaking. Sneaking. All right. Okay, I'll get this right.
Get a little gruff.
Huh? Okay. Don't let it get gruff. Okay. It was just after 9 p.m. and the Civic Sports Arena was filling to capacity for the night's main event, the fight for the world's heavyweight championship. But as the noisy crowd took their seats, a man in a rumpled coat was sneaking quietly into the dressing room of the champ, Killer Carson.
Now, at this point, I put the camera down.
Okay. But I read it. Pick it up from there.
Yeah, we're done. That was fun.
Man is a newspaper reporter, and he wants to know the secret of your success. Why don't we show him? Normally... Oh, that's
Okay,
it.
we'll pick it up there.
Oh, that was the end.
Show him is it. Bang.
Okay.
And then John's going to come in with what are you doing?
Okay, did I read... You want me to read that again?
Oh, that sounded good.
Oh, okay. So what made you do it is the introduction.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is pickup 4.
What are you doing?
As I said in Haiti, the trick is to pick the right sacrifice. And for unstoppable strength, the gods prefer a nice, neat decapitation. You see, Killer can take your head clean off your neck. Sorry.
Pick it up again.
As I said in Haiti, the trick is to pick the right sacrifice. And for unstoppable strength, the gods prefer a nice, neat decapitation. You see, Killer can now take your head off clean. Oh. Clean off your head. Oh, you see, clean off your head is American, but I'll do it. It's an American clean off your head. But I'll read it. I love it. I like the trend.
Okay, this is pickup 6.
As I said in Haiti, the trick is to pick the
I
right...
said it here.
Huh?
You didn't say it in Haiti. That's how it comes across.
Oh.
As I said.
Oh, as I said in Haiti.
Okay, this is pickup 7.
As I said in Haiti, the trick is
I did
to...
it again.
As I said in Haiti.
As I said in Haiti.
Oh. Isn't that a killer?
I got it. Okay, wait.
Okay, this is 8.
As I said, in Haiti, the trick is to pick the right sacrifice. And for unstoppable strength, the gods prefer a nice, neat decapitation. You see, Killer can take your head clean off your neck with one punch. Now hold still.
No, you can't do this. No, don't, please. Ah!
And then he ripped my head off. What'd you think, Killer?
I don't know.
That's my boy. Ready? You think they'd have...
Okay, this is pickup 9.
That is right, Killer. Hold the gentleman still until I have him tied securely to the chair. He is a newspaper reporter, and he wants to know the secret of your success. Why don't we show him?
Hey, what are you doing?
That's fine. That's great. Real nice, Jan. That was a good read.
Thank you.
John, let's get some wild squirming sounds from you. You know, like while they're tying you up. We'll mix that in maybe with a chair moving sound.
All right.
Nothing too overpowering.
Right.
A couple of trying to get out of the guy's grip.
Okay.
Wild struggle, take one.
Hey, Molly, get me out of this chair. Hey.
Okay, Fountain of Youth is next. That has everything.
If you need it. Late one night on a nearly deserted train headed out of London.
Well, hello there, Governor. How you doing this evening?
Well, I was doing just fine until a few seconds ago. Please, my good man, I came into this empty club car to read my paper and relax. Look, it's just you and me in this club car. Couldn't you move yourself over to the other end like a good chap?
Oh, but Governor, being alone's no good. After the worst day, it's always nice to have a friend to lean on to help you deal with all the pressures of day-to-day life, if you know what I mean. Well, take my friend Alfred, may he rest in peace. Alfred never had a lonely day in his life until that freak accident at the shipping dock. He was a good man and a good friend.
Yes, that's very nice, but could you
And
please...
then there was Drusilla, strapping lass and a good friend until that unfortunate day she fell under the trolley. She was a friend to the end, she was.
Please, sir, I beg of you, just be quiet.
And of course
leave me
there was Arthur. Now who could forget him? A real pal's pal he was. Right to the day he fell out of his office window, poor chap. And old Edith Baxter was like that too, you know. Kindly, affectionate, never turned a friend away. It's too bad she took all those sleeping pills.
Nice.
Oh, she was a good friend. I don't know where I'd be without all my friends. No, sir, it's just not healthy to be alone in this world.
Well, it seems to me, sir, that you don't keep your friends for very long, now do you?
Well, I'm afraid you're right, Governor. Bad luck is what it is, I guess. Say, would you be my friend, Governor? I could always use a new friend.
If it means that you'll shut up and leave me in peace, yes, I'll be your blasted friend.
Oh, that's wonderful, Governor. You know...
The young man pulled his arm out from under his coat. A long, steely razor glinted in his hand.
I've never had a friend who died from getting his throat slashed before. What do you say?
Why, this is outrageous! Get back, I say! No, don't! Oh, stop, please!
Thank you, Governor. Thanks for being my friend.
That was a good one.
Bring back the radio. It's little do it.
Jan, bye-bye.
Jan, don't leave without giving me an invoice.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Say bye to the postcard people, everybody.
Bye, postcard people.
Bye-bye, postcard people. That's my next story, the postcard people.
You know, I was thinking that you should, like,
Bye-bye,
do
postcard
a
people.
story or something.
Or
with,
Coast Guard,
like,
postcard,
producer
whatever you...
and
Send
engineer,
postcards to
like,
the Coast Guard.
Doing
Wait
horror
till you tell you.
stories and the engineer, like,